Joining me now is Superintendent of Schools, Brian Uplinger, and there are many questions that are facing the district as we enter into this unknown school year with COVID-19. So thank you for joining us, Brian, on the program.
Sure, absolutely, anytime.
So let's talk in general, because there were a lot of questions from parents, as you can imagine, with 12,000 students and 13 buildings to worry about this school year. There are a lot of specific needs that people have. How are you communicating with parents and faculty and staff?
Well, there's a number of different ways that we've put the information out there. We're still deciding on what a schedule will look like. I won't say a plan, because the plan that PDE wants from us is basically a roadmap to disinfecting the schools and the buses, and what would happen in the event that there was a positive case. What type of tracing are we going to, contract tracing or a contact tracing are we going to do? Things of that nature. So that plan has already been approved by the school board. So the schedule is the next thing that the school board is going to approve, one way or the other. It depends. There's a number of different models.
There were questions about teachers and teachers' contracts and the specifics of if a teacher feels that their safety is at risk, and could they take a sabbatical if they wanted to? How does that work? Is that in a teacher's contract? Is that something that is made to the public as to what they are allowed and not allowed to do?
Yes, basically there were some provisions that were placed initially into Act 13 by the governor in the spring, basically saying that what we needed to do is provide payment in full to all of our students, or all of our employees throughout the course of that school year. Same applies for our teachers. They do have a contract. They're working under that contract currently. We don't have that ability to say we're not going to pay you because of that contract.
Okay.
However, the state may come out and say we're not going to pay you, or we're not going to do that, and that's a different situation.
If a parent decides I'm sending my child to school, there is a chance that the state can say, the governor can say, everyone now is going to be learning online from home. That is something that can happen, correct?
That is very, very correct. We were on a call yesterday with Dr. Levine and Secretary Rivera asking those specific questions. Superintendents, I should say, across the state were on that call discussing different situations with both of them. They didn't come right out and say the governor was going to do that. It wasn't even alluded to, but they said they would take our concerns back because there are 500 school districts in the state of Pennsylvania. All 500 school districts are going to do something different.
Our district is prepared. Teachers will be teaching new material. They are prepared for safety inside the school for those who go and are attending school in person, and they will be prepared for online classes as well.
Yes, that is correct. We're learning a new program, not so much new, but where the district is a Microsoft 365 district. So it's much like Google Classroom, but it's on a different platform. It's on the Microsoft platform. So we're going to utilize that for synchronous sessions with our students. Those students that are online will get the same education that the students who are in our classrooms. So if we may have 5 students in a classroom, for an example, so we can socially distance everyone, the remaining number of students are online at home. Those students at home are going to have the same live interaction with the teacher during that school time or that school period throughout the course of the day.
You're dealing with K through 12, so there is a wide range of ages that you're dealing with. If a parent or a guardian has specific concerns, they call their specific school?
Yes. For example, if your child is enrolled in Valley Elementary Middle School, please call Valley Elementary. If you didn't receive a call from them or you have questions, please call that building directly.